AI is a very simple word, if I can say. It is a mimic of human mind.
How job seekers, students, non-tech people can get into this AI. The jobs of the entry level might get replaced by AI. Is it true?
The job which is routine has to be going to replace by AI.
You guys really have to be careful.
This is a very good time to come and find something innovative.
एक ऐसा difference क्या है which defines Gen AI and then Agentic AI?
Agentic is a autonomous decision maker agent. एक मैट्रिक्स मूवी है, राइट?
Yes.
मैट्रिक्स मूवी. उसमें जो नियो है ना, नियो इज अ एजेंट.
सर मुझे तो बहुत डर लगता है एजेंट से. Maybe after 2-3 years या maybe after 10-15 years, I'm not sure whether I'm talking to human or AI. क्या लगता है आपको ये आएगा टाइम? Gen and Agentic AI are the buzzword today. But are they really buzzword? आज के दिन में बहुत सारे freshers, Gen Zs, working professional, non-tech professionals as well, wants to get into tech because it is going to be the next big thing. It is not actually the next big thing, it is already a big thing. So getting into that as freshers, where they struggle, why they get rejected, how they can start their journey, and what are these things that they can do in AI field. ये सब इन्फॉर्मेशन आज हमने इस पॉडकास्ट एपिसोड में कवर की है. सो टुडे वी कॉल्ड एन एस्टीम्ड गेस्ट who is an AI expert from the industry. He has seen like diversified technologies because he holds 18 years of experience. He has seen computers coming in till agentic AI and how he developed things, how he answered our questions. In this episode, we have covered all this information just for you. Also, I would like to tell you guys, if you really motivate after seeing this podcast and want to get into Gen AI or Agentic AI thing, then you have to upgrade yourself or learn these things. So IntelliBI जो हमारे partners है इस podcast series में अलग अलग boot camp arrange करते हैं ऐसे लोगों के लिए जो Agentic और Gen AI सीखना चाहते हैं और उसके job में भी आना चाहते हैं. So let's welcome our guest, Mr. Pankaj. There are many people are speaking about AI and this technology is very fascinating. Rather, it has become a buzzword for people, right? So what is AI? I mean, what is agentic AI? What is Gen AI? And how it is evolving? What are those all things? Can you please tell us?
Yeah, certainly. I think the observation what you have, just talked about, the after 5 years after COVID had been drastically changes,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So AI is a very simple word, if I can say. It is a mimic of human mind, right? So wherever the human mind has been using, more repetitive work, tasks that we are currently doing, that has been replaced by the AI. So if you see the most recent World Economic Forum report, right?
Right.
More than 100 to 19, 11 to 19 million jobs is going to be created through the AI.
Really?
Yeah, and that's actually good opportunity who are actually wanted to build their career in the AI, specifically on Gen AI and the agentic one,
Okay.
right? So I just wanted to summarize, that short and happy note on that. Yeah.
But then there is also still confusion with a lot of people that in this so-called viral and trending buzzword, how can one get into that? Like, where can, from a very basic, like, how can someone start their journey in Gen or Agentic AI?
So working in the industry professionals, though wanted to build their career in agentic AI and AI, they should identify where is our gap when they wanted to build their career in that. For example, they must be very good in the domain expertise, but not in the technical expertise for the AI or Gen AI. So identify that gap and start working on. So of course, the working in a way that learning, either like certifications mode, online learning, and most important, take the project which is like a real world, so that we can create the values for the businesses, either tangible or intangible benefits. Now talking about the freshers, right? They wanted to build the career in the AI and Gen AI. Again, see what are the domain you are coming from. If you have a software background, of course, assuming that you are good in coding and other things. But most essential, we should have the hands-on experience in Python or SQL kind of stuff. Along with the technical expertise like mathematics, statistics are very important. Cloud certification and other are the right path to go ahead or come entry in the particular domain, I can say.
Okay. But then why it is really needed for the companies? Like why many companies are jumping on AI and what kind of a problem statement it is solving?
Correct. So if you see very carefully, right, AI is nothing but the about data, right?
Right.
So the data storing nowadays is very cheaper. Think about like 20 years back, right? Where we have the floppy, hard disks and others.
Yes.
Now we have a cloud.
Yes.
Storing data is more cheaper and cheaper. Industry is creating millions of billions of records per day, per click, per transaction every year. Data storing is cheaper. What to do with that data? Now organization wanted to build some insight from the data to make some strategic decision, make the more investments on that part. And that is the biggest when the data analytics, data science, machine learning, AI, Gen AI has been increased drastically. That's number one. Number two, of course, from the all the industry is looking because they wanted to generate the insight, generate the revenue from whatever the data they have it. Either they wanted to build their own COE. COE is like a center of excellence, which is the working for within the organization, or they wanted to outsource. All the service industry are now, making the huge amount of businesses from the AI works.
But then like even like personally also what I feel is like, and the kind of a research that me and my team have done, many companies are using AI at entry level, but then the jobs of the entry level might get replaced by AI. Is it true? What do you feel?
Very true observation. The job which is routine, right? Routine, I mean, says it's a repetitive task.
Yes.
Has to be going to replace by AIs. And within the 3 years, you can see the drastic change in the many organizations.
Okay.
So we should be ready for that. Which are the job are secure? I think it is the very best questions. I can say the coder will be, of course, AI will be replaced, but the best coder job will never going to replace by the AI. We require the best coders. As I said, the repetitive task is the one which can be impacted many more. I think 30% after observation from the many expertise, 30% of the repetitive tasks in the organization is going to be replaced by the AI. And of course, it will be directly impact on the people are actually working in the industry for that 30% of the job, right?
क्या बात है?
Yeah.
So you guys really have to be careful.
Yeah.
Since we just spoke about there is a need, like 30% of AI generated jobs will be there in the next 3 years, right? But then how job seekers, students, non-tech people, or maybe non-working professionals can get into this thing, this AI, और अगर वो एज अ जॉब सीकर अप्लाई कर रहे हैं तो सीवी के साथ साथ कौन से पोर्टफोलियो वो यूज़ कर सकता है, या कोई ऐसे प्लेटफॉर्म विच यू कैन टेल people can use it like GitHub, LinkedIn, or anything else?
I think you have rightly pointed out. Along with the certification, it is very important we should have the very good portfolio in all those hosting platforms. Portfolio is nothing but what? Portfolio is the digital way where we can showcase our skills, our projects in a way for the either machine learning, data science, AI, generative AI, in a practical way. What you did to solve the business problem, what tools you have used, what technology you have used, how you have used that one, and how it has been benefited to the organization, either tangible benefit as well as the non-tangible benefits. I'm talking about the non-tangible benefit, which is the safety and other things, productivity. We can't measure it, but yes, this is a non-tangible benefits, right? Yes. How you can portray it. And the different platforms like the LinkedIn one, this is the most professional networking website.
And
correct.
Easiest one.
Easiest one. GitHub is like a code repository where actually you can showcase your code abilities, right? In a way that's very structured way. How you solve the problem, what was the problem statement. And then of course there is the personalized website, right? Where you can also provide. Wix is a platform, WIX is a very good platform. Unicorn is also a personalized website where you can build your own portfolio and showcase that. And all those portfolio, whatever you have created, for example, your GitHub repository or something, you can post it through the LinkedIn.
Yeah.
So the networking is very, very useful. Attending the different conferences, make the good networks. those are also
And showcasing
benefited.
your talent
Yeah,
in the right
for
way.
non-technical background people, of course, along with the certification, identify gaps, and which I already talked about, right? That pathway, where we need to raise it.
Okay. Because what I feel is like in today's generation, two-pager CV is enough.
Correct.
And the other information about your work
Correct.
or maybe your technical skills, there's all platforms, there's all portfolio helps, right?
Correct.
But that leads to me another question, like when people or maybe companies hiring managers or recruiters have this in front of them, when they are opening up the email, they have CV and now this portfolio links, right? Or maybe LinkedIn or maybe GitHub. What exactly companies look in the candidates when it comes to Gen AI, agentic, or maybe in any other tech skill set?
Correct. So the definition of the industry now, it is like a job ready. The
Yeah.
word called a job ready.
You
What do you mean
rightly
by
said it.
job ready? You should have the hands-on experience. You should know which problem you are solving from the AI or Gen AI, how you solve it, either tools, technology, and what has been impact, which is we called as a business value realization from that particular. Along with that, I would also like to add one more things. Instead of the 10 different projects, right, make the 3 strong projects in a such a way that it has a solid value, which including all those steps, right? Problem statement, tools, technology, your skills, your ability to solve the problems, how you have built it as a team and deliver this. Those are the important points, I must say.
So, what is the sequence of maybe someone is creating a project? What is the sequence like from identification of the problem and then delivering that? What is that steps or maybe process
Yeah,
involved?
I think very important questions, because those are the very simple step, I must say, in my language. So, identify the business problem statement, convert that business problem statement into analytical problem statement or AI problem statement. Looking at all the 360-degree of the data which can support my problem statement as a
Great.
center. Now, solve that business analytical problem using tools, technology, whatever is available, either like a descriptive, predictive, prescriptive, optimization, AI, Gen AI, whatever the way you want it to be. Now, convert that analytical solution, become the business solution. So, I'm repeating, identify the business problem, convert that business problem into analytical problem, solve the analytical problem, convert that analytical solution, become the business solution.
Okay.
On non-technical, the layman can understand the analytical results. That is very important, right?
Okay.
Those are the key steps. Of
Okay.
course, which includes, as I said, descriptive, predictive, prescriptive, all those steps are very important.
Okay, that's really valuable. But then, as we just spoke about, along with CV, now this all portfolio, the different links. But then, do you also feel that certifications, different projects, research papers, or maybe internships before getting into a full-time job are really like non-negotiables now when you say it, a job-ready candidate?
Yeah, certainly it has a value, specifically AI and data science field. Hands-on experience along with the internship creates the open door. Along with that additional, the if you did some any research work, but again it's vary what kind of the job is industry is looking. Somebody who has in more specialized things, like a PhD kind of guy, who can, of course, the research work is very important. There's somebody who has a fresher, right? So I would look at the what's hands-on skill on the Python and other skills, what he has.
Uh, क्योंकि इंटर्नशिप्स और ये सब कुछ है ना बहुत सारे लोगों का अभी भी व्हेन एंड स्पेसिफिकली पीपल कमिंग फ्रॉम ट्रेडिशनल और मे बी रूरल इंडिया हैव दिस थॉट प्रोसेस ऑफ ओनली स्टडी ओके लाइक complete your graduation post graduation and then you get into a practical thing, but I think that time is there where humans are competing with humans and AI. Do you think so?
Yes, I think AI is using now AI for that purposes. The people there, the identify the gap is very important. अगर वो मुझे पता चला कि गैप कहाँ पे है, then it is a realistic picture for us where I need to start it.
Yes.
Right. There are many forums, right, is available in the market. It's like a online learning, certifications, offline learning, project things. But really understand my project as actually creating value or not. अगर वो नहीं क्रिएट कर रहा, सो आई डोंट थिंक सो इट इज द यूजर, दो इट इज लाइक अ सिंपल, राइट? Absolutely fine, but it is very important to identify gap and start work on that.
Okay. And then when it comes to maybe hiring in your team, अगर आपके टीम में आप हायर कर रहे हो तो आप टेक्निकल स्किल्स देखोगे, कम्युनिकेशन देखोगे, एग्जैक्टली कौन सी ऐसी चीज़ देखोगे जेनजीज में दैट विल लीड देम टू बी इन पंकज सर्स टीम देन?
Specifically freshers, right?
जेनजीज.
So, Gen Zs, I must say,
Yeah.
correct. So, along with the technical skills, which I am assuming they are good in programming, data science, and machine learning, other things. But अगर वो combination communication के साथ नहीं match हो रहा, then it is a problem. So both things are very, very essential. Along with the technical skill, we should also have the good communication skill. I must say why communication skill is important, right? आपको अपना मैसेज अच्छी तरह से कम्युनिकेट करना आना चाहिए,
राइट?
okay? The logical way. In fact, while you are dealing with the clients, you have to understand the client what they are saying. Then only you can start work on, right? So the communication is very, very essential along with the technical skills. So both are important.
राइट. मुझे ना एक बेसिक, बहुत बेसिक डिफरेंस आपको पूछना है. यू माइट थिंक दैट आई एम दैट गाय जिसको कुछ पता नहीं है, एंड आई एक्चुअली कम फ्रॉम अ नॉन टेक बैकग्राउंड. एक ऐसा डिफरेंस क्या है विच डिफाइंस जेन ए आई एंड देन एजेंटिक ए आई? वो एक डिफरेंस मुझे समझने के लिए पता कर.
Good question. Again, I say the Gen AI, right? Gen AI is just for example, probably example will be help you. It's a chatbot, right? It's work on the FAQ, frequently asked questions. You are going to automate those things, or all other thousands of SOP you are automating. SOP is the standard operating procedure in the organizations. So you can build any chatbot that will be help you to get the answers. Now, what is agentic? Agentic is a autonomous decision maker agent.
ओके.
अगर आई डोंट नो, अगर आपको पता होगा, एक मैट्रिक्स मूवी है, राइट?
Yes, yes.
मैट्रिक्स मूवी,
Famous
एवरीवन
one.
मस्ट सी.
या.
उसमें जो नियो है ना, नियो
आई नो.
नियो इज अ एजेंट.
ओह.
द वन टाइप एजेंट, दैट एजेंट बिकम वर्किंग एज अ एजेंटिक वे, जो अपने आप बाद में डिसीजन लेने लगा.
या.
Okay.
That
So
becomes more of human.
exactly. So that is the best example on the agentic. So agentic और Gen AI में difference है. Agent is taking their own decision on the basis of the human inputs and other things, but that is an autonomous agent we consider to help to take the decisions. That is the basic difference in the agentic versus the Gen AI.
So can I put this in a way that agents are making decisions
Yeah,
on behalf of humans, whatever data we have provided them,
correct.
and Gen AI is giving you full of possibilities which are already available.
Yeah, you are automating the things in a way that more
But
on
it will not
AI
take
way.
decisions.
Yeah, correct. You are
It will not
it
take
not in the reinforcement learning is a very important word. Specifically, it's coming on the agentic AI.
Oh, okay.
Reinforcement learning.
Can you tell me more about it?
Reinforcement learning is a combination of the AI and the human together. So if you see again, I'm giving the Mario as one of the game. सबने देखा था, right? सो मोरियो को क्या करते हैं, थोड़ा सा उसको अगर बूस्ट मिल जाता है, बीच में कुछ स्टार मिल जाता है, तो वो स्पीड लेता है, उसको और मोटिवेशन मिलता है. सेम एजेंट काम करना शुरू कर देता है. दैट्स द ब्यूटी ऑफ दिस एजेंट, राइट? एग्जैक्टली सेम ओवर हियर द रीइंफोर्समेंट लर्निंग.
सर मुझे तो बहुत डर लगता है एजेंट से, बिकॉज मे बी आफ्टर 2-3 years या मे बी आफ्टर 10-15 years आई एम नॉट श्योर वेदर आई एम टॉकिंग टू ह्यूमन और AI. क्या लगता है आपको, ये आएगा टाइम?
Yeah. From the mathematics background, right, we can say like it is a d2y by dx2, डबल डेरिवेटिव के स्पीड से वो बढ़ रहा है. अगर जो चीज़ मैं 5 साल पहले मतलब ये सोच रहा था कि ये 5 साल के बाद चेंज होने वाली है, इट एक्चुअली चेंजिंग इन a year or 2 years, right? That is the speed of technology. That is the speed of the AI.
Wow.
So we should be ready to adopt. We should be ready with the weapons. Like as I said, certification and everything comes under this, battle.
But in the next 3 to 5 years, which will be the designations created in agentic or Gen AI when it will come to hiring?
So specifically on Gen AI or AI, agentic AI, one important thing is the cloud computing we should aware about. Either AWS, GCP, Azure. So the cloud engineers is one of the job. Prompt engineer is one of the key job. Machine learning engineer is also there. Gen AI engineer who
Right.
can write the, make the pipelines and other things. And of course, we require the BA guy who can actually connect it, the business problem statement, and time to time, giving the feedbacks and make the tools more effective, more effective.
Yes, because there is a confusion with a lot of people, and what I feel being in the recruitment, all companies require the same skill set, but they always name it with something different. They tag
Yeah,
it
yeah.
differently, right?
Yes.
And that's why I asked you this question. But then that also leads me to this, क्योंकि बहुत सारे लोग rejections face करते हैं, right? And specifically when it comes to freshers, even they knowing this data science, AI, completing multiple courses, everything they're doing, they are still facing rejections. So what could be the reasons because for this?
So certification won't be helpful until and unless you did the hands-on projects on data science, machine learning. So what do you mean by data science? This is the extension of the, earlier tradition day was the statistician used to do it, right? Is more on the getting the insight from the large data. Okay. All the techniques as well, machine learning, either like a supervisor and supervisor learning. So we have to identify that first, I can say. And of course, getting the rejection, we also identify that particular job is actually talking about the machine learning skill set or data science skill set or Gen AI skill set. So you can prepare accordingly while looking at the job description before getting to the interviews, I must say.
I think the mock interviews would help.
Yes.
Right? And as now we are sitting in IntelliBI, this company, this people, when we partnered with them, we had a long discussion on that. कि आप कैसे करते हो? I also entered into their system. I have seen that they're really helping students to be job ready. They are not only offering courses; they are also allocating many live projects, and in just 6 to 8 months, people get ready for the jobs. But then I had a discussion with them on technological skill set which are like non-negotiables. But वो question मुझे आपको पूछना है because I think you are the industry expert who can answer that more. You just tell us like this 5 technical skill set which are like non-negotiables when it comes to Gen AI or maybe Agentic.
Number one, programming skill sets. Okay. Programming, when I am talking about the Python, is very, very important. SQL and all other things will become under the pictures. Of course, the cloud computing, one of the certifications is required. Mathematics and statistics are very important. When I'm talking about the statistics, so it's more on included the probability skills, which are the linear algebra, which can be help us to handle the large amount of data and to analyze them in a statistical way. The third is like a problem solving ability. And of course the business domain knowledge. So though you are not a SME guy, but you should connect your problem statement, your project, how is going to be benefit as the end user, as a tangible or non-tangible, as I already said. So those are the more important things: computational skill, statistics, mathematics, and business domains. I can segregate on that part.
That's wonderful. That's really wonderful. I think that leads me to the last segment of this. We have included an interesting section this time for upcoming episodes, and that will be a rapid fire. So I'm going to ask you 5 questions, and you need to be very quick
Okay.
according to your knowledge and experience. Okay? And that goes like, what do you feel? What is the future of things? Like, is it agentic AI or something else?
Agentic AI.
Okay. Should student learn AI during graduation or earlier? Why? Why not?
Yes, they should start from the graduation itself. No
Why?
need to wait for the graduation.
Why?
Because it's a logical way to learn the, build your path from earlier. Yeah.
As I also already asked, will AI replace entry level jobs or all jobs?
Entry level job.
Okay. How people can then get there?
Of course, to start as early as possible.
Okay.
In terms of the technical proficiency, mathematical statistics, the cloud computing,
All these
and the hands-on projects.
Okay. Can students learn AI on their own, or they should go to institutes or any other maybe internships?
They can start by their own, but to have the connection with the institute will be get more on hands-on, getting the hands-on project, hands-on data will be help us.
And which platforms do you recommend for non-tech professionals to learn about AI?
There are some of the platforms which I know, which is like specifically Learning 360 is one of them. Different LMS was there, so we can where it is helpful for the somebody who was on very simple steps to how to build the portfolio on the AI side.
So I must say that all this information is really needed. We are going to have question from the audience as well. But prior to that, I just want to give one more shout out to this institute, IntelliBI, because they are coming up with a lot of boot camps where they have this Gen AI, Agentic AI batches. So someone maybe who's interested can get into it. But I really want to invite students' questions.
Yeah.
If you can answer them quickly, it would be really grateful. So we have first question coming in. Please go ahead and ask.
AI is responsible for the recent layoffs in the industry.
Yes, I think most of the news you can see, AI actually, for specifically the service industry. The only reason behind that, because they are not ready to acquire, specifically when I am talking about the most repetitive tasks our employee like to be prepared to do for many years. They are not ready to change the profile. They do not want to be grasp any new tools, technology. For them, it is very difficult, and you have also seen an impact on the industry. Like some of the key players has been reduced, like 12K employees suddenly in a year because of the AI. So अगर आप पहले से ही रेडी हो जाते हो अपने अपने करंट जॉब में हाउ एआई कैन बी इम्प्लीमेंटेड एंड बिल्ड द स्किल्स अकॉर्डिंगली, तो मुझे नहीं लगता ज़्यादा इम्पैक्ट हो जाएगा. या
सर एआई और चैट जीपीटी लोगों की जॉब रिप्लेस कर रहे हैं. किसी को कोड लिखवाना है चैट जीपीटी पे चले जाओ, कुछ भी करना है चैट जीपीटी चले जाओ. अगर कोई बंदा अगर अपनी जॉब रिप्लेस करना चाहे या स्विच करना चाहे तो वो कौन से स्किल से स्टार्ट कर सकता है कि वो जिस सीटीसी पहले था उसी पे करंट टाइम भी हो.
स्पेसिफिकली एआई और डेटा साइंस का अगर ये क्वेश्चंस है तो यस, अगर चैट जीपीटी अगर लोगों के काम आसान कर रहा है सो लोगों के पास और रिमेनिंग टाइम बचेगा, राइट. दैट इज़ द परसेप्शन पीपल हैव इट कि अगर मेरा जॉब अगर चैट जीपीटी करेगा तो मैं क्या करूँगा. सो ह्यूमन हैज़ बीन मेड टू मेक अ मोस्ट इनोवेटिव थिंग्स दैट वी हैव टू आइडेंटिफाई फर्स्ट, राइट. सो अगर मेरे पास टाइम बच रहा है सो इसका मतलब ये नहीं कि मेरा जॉब जाएगा या आई शुड बी अनसिक्योर. दिस इज़ अ वेरी गुड टाइम. This is a very good time to come and find something innovative. Innovative work in a way that which are the other job can be a repetitive, AI will be do it for my profile, for my job. I can suggest to the management, I can talk to my manager and start initiative that. Co-pilot and all other things are available, and day per day it will be a more smoother than currently what we have it. Specifically prompt engineering से आप कई सारे खुद के कुल टूल बना सकते हो, राइट. दैट विल बी मेक योर जॉब वेरी इजी. बट आपके साथ बाकी का जो टाइम बचेगा दैट शुड बी अ प्रॉपर लर्निंग पाथ फॉर टू बिल्ड द एआई एप्लीकेशन फॉर द ऑर्गेनाइजेशन. आई थिंक इट इज़ द बेस्ट अपॉर्चुनिटी आई कैन से. रादर आई कैन से इट इज़ लाइक वो कोई ऑब्स्टैकल नहीं है, इट्स अपॉर्चुनिटी.
ओके सर, थैंक यू.
थैंक यू.
I think our conversation on agentic, it is really interesting. It's really going amazingly, giving me that all information, and I'm really happy to have this. But हमारा time थोड़ा मुझे respect करना पड़ेगा, audience respect करना पड़ेगा, और सबसे ज़्यादा आपका time respect करना पड़ेगा. Thank you so much for taking this time out, giving us all this information. We are really grateful to you, sir. Thank you so much once again.
Thank you for inviting me. Thank you. All the
Thank you
best.
so much.
Yeah.
I'm quite confident after seeing this episode, you are motivated to get into Gen or Agentic AI. So start your journey today. But अगर आपको ये episode पसंद आए, share it with the people who are actually in need. Because this initiative is for making Indian market better. Thank you so much. Please like, comment, share and subscribe to this channel.